Okay, now we have the patient. The patient health event coordinator gave you the doctor's orders for getting them set up for their review and scheduling script. And now the scheduling accounts manager is now going to schedule that appointment. Okay, so this used to be a really lengthy script, but what we did is we incorporated um, this review and scheduling sheet or paperwork. So basically the majority of the script is just going through this and reading this to the patient. Okay, so it's really simple. You can stand up and go to them, so you can kind of highlight these different areas as you're going through it, but you're basically going to read this to the patient. So you're going to say, okay, Sally, so your next visit is your review and scheduling appointment. It's extremely important. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is the doctor's going to be reviewing your condition, your x-ray findings, discussing any health goals you want to achieve, and answering any questions you may have regarding your care. So after all of your questions are answered, you'll be making a decision on how you would like us to proceed with your care in the office, and you'll be setting up your treatment schedule and finalizing any payment arrangements if needed. Okay, so this is really important. You need to make sure you watch this vertebral subluxation treatment options video before your next appointment. I'll be sending that to you. Now, the purpose of this video is to educate you on your condition, your treatment options, and to prepare you to better understand your x-ray findings when the doctor goes over those results. Now, during this video, there is a subluxation video code. It's a 4-digit code, so you want to have this sheet of paper and just write that down so we know that you've watched this video and you understand the different options available for you. So now, if you look at this bullet point here, we found that having support at home and having another set of ears to help you remember any information you may forget will increase your subluxation correction results exponentially. It's highly recommended that you have your spouse or significant other watch this video for you, with you. If you have a home or work schedule, make sure you bring that with you as well, because we'll be finalizing your treatment schedule. And we will have all the cost estimates completed for you, the different treatment options, including the total cost of care, how much is your responsibility, and how much any insurance you may have will be covering. And again, if you do have a spouse or significant other that will be a part of this decision-making process regarding your care, they should watch at the least watch that video, so they understand what's going on with your health, and they are more than welcome. In fact, we highly recommended that they attend this appointment as well. Okay, so if you're concerned about finances, don't worry. We have a lot of plans and special programs to fit almost any budget. If on the rare occasion that we have somebody that can't afford care, the doctor will then use this appointment to give you recommendations for things you can do at home or at work so you can help yourself. Okay. And then after you give them that, then we're going to go over into this next part, which is just going over the cost of care. Okay. And now usually these people, if they're coming in for some sort of special, a $21 special, new patient exam special or something like that, we want to make sure that they understand the value of what we just did. Okay, so basically I always use the calculator, and this little script here is what you need to remember. Okay, and so you'd say something like, okay, so Sally, the doctor did an exam today, which is 151, and then he did cervical x-rays, which are 82, and he also did lumbar x-rays, or 92. Okay, and so that's $325, but because you came in from that special, it's only going to cost $21, and we're going to take care of the rest of that for you. Okay, so how would you like to pay with that? With cash, check, or credit card? And then just smile. Okay, so and then at the very end of that, you can tell them you're going to be sending the link to the treatment options video, and tell them, make sure if to call you if they don't get it, okay? Because you send it and, oh, I didn't get it, and they show up, they have no idea. So when you tell them that you're going to be having them watch this treatment options, subluxation treatment options video, have them look for it right away, see that they've got it, or tell them that if you don't get it within the next 15 minutes, call me and let's make sure you get it, because we need to have this completed. Okay. I think that's about it for that. Oh, one other thing, we do have 3 layers of resistance. Every once in a while, a patient may resist or say something like, I would have already talked to them on, hey, when can you get in? Do you want to come in tomorrow or the next day? What's your work schedule like? They already told me when they wanted to come. We kind of agreed in the back. So then I told the scheduling accounts or the patient health event coordinator, hey, we're going to get them scheduled for this afternoon. That was based on the discussion I had with them. And then that person then told you, hey, they're going to get scheduled for later this afternoon. And then if they're switching, they go, oh yeah, I don't know if I can make that. The first layer of resistance is, oh, okay, well, that's not good. I can change that slightly from the time Dr. Mike said, but instead of maybe 9:30, can we do 11? Would that work better? Or you maybe find out what's going on. You know, it's just strange when people have already, I've talked to them about it, they didn't mention it, and that's what they agreed to, and then all of a sudden they go to, we had the exact same conversation with patient health and event coordinator, and they didn't say anything, and then all of a sudden that now they're saying that they can't come in at all. So there's some sort of disconnect there, and what we want to do is just try to work through that and say, well, I mean, the doctor thought it might have been urgent. Is there something that we can help you with? Is it something you need to do, or do we need to write you a note or something? Now, sometimes people can say, oh, I totally forgot. I have a meeting tomorrow at work that I can't get out of. I totally forgot about that. Okay, well, at that point in time, you go, oh, okay, well, would it help if we could give you or write you a note? They're like, no, I have to be at this meeting. Then you can just say, okay, well, here, let me go talk with the doctor and and see what he wants to do real quick. We just want to make sure, and when we do that, that's not a problem. And I'll probably say, yeah, absolutely. Let's just schedule it for as soon as possible for when you're done with that meeting. But we don't want to get into the habit of our patients dictating their schedule, okay? Because what'll happen is our patients will always agree with me to my face, and then they'll go to you guys and go, oh, I can't do that time. I want to do this time. And they need to see that we talk and we're a team, and they're not going to be able to pull that kind of nonsense coming into our office. So they can't tell you one thing and me another, or me one thing and you another. So this kind of just, if they don't go along exactly with what we have already discussed and solidified, then we need to do this layers of resistance scripting. Okay, so that's about it, and we'll see you on the next video.